So let's begin our car. We're going to make a car that will move across the screen. Its tires will turn. Let's see an example of this. It will respond to the keyboard, so the car will stop when it comes into the scene. You'll push the space bar, the tires will stop rolling and the car will do a wheelie. And then you'll push the forward arrow and the car will go off the screen. It's a very simple project, but let's start from the beginning. Let's start with a new blank ActionScript 3.0 document. So go ahead and hit ActionScript 3.0. It'll open up a new blank stage. And the first thing we want to do is draw our car. So if you are not the best artist in the world, it's okay. We can do a little tracing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a picture of a car that we have here and we're going to trace it. So go ahead and grab a picture of a car and put it into your document. Mine's taking a little while to do this. Once it's in there, you'll want to resize it to be the size that you would like to draw it. Doesn't matter that much, but you could always resize it after. Okay, so I have my car picture in there. Now right now it would be kind of hard to trace because it's this dark color. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to a movie clip object by hitting my F8 key so that I can change the transparency of the picture. So I'm going to call my new movie clip object CarPic. I'm going to press OK. And now I can come over here and in the color effects section for this new movie clip object, I can change the alpha, which is the transparency, to be a little bit lighter. So I'll leave it there at 36%. That looks great. Now I'm going to come down here to my layer and I'm going to call it my tracing layer. I'm going to use this layer to hold the car while I trace it. So I'm going to go ahead and lock that layer. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a new layer with my new layer button. And on this new layer I'm going to place my car drawing. So I'm going to use our pen tool. So go ahead and click on the pen tool over there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit to my car. It'll make it easier to draw. I'm going to follow the lines of this car with my pen tool. Remember to always look at the little icon that's on the bottom of your pen tool. The X on the icon on the pen tool tells you that you're starting a new line, which you saw earlier. Remember that you click once to start your line, and then you click and drag where you want the line to end. And when you click and drag, you can get that curvature in your line. Remember that your pen tool will keep the line drawing. And notice that if I do my next point and I want the line to go right here, it didn't do what I wanted it to. So I'll hit a Control Z. I'll come over here to this anchor point, and when I see the upside down V on the anchor or on the pen tool, I know I can change this anchor point to a corner. And now when I click on my new spot, I can drag and it will make the right curvature for me. Okay. So whenever we're going around corners and I want it to curve correctly, I can change that center anchor point to a corner point and my lines will come out a little bit nicer. Okay. Another very important thing when you're drawing with the pen tool and you're going to fill in this object afterward is that you want to be in non-object drawing mode. So over here on the bottom of your toolbar, make sure the object drawing is turned off and that your snap to objects button is turned on. It will make your life so much easier when you go to fill in this object and the lines actually want to connect. So I'm going to continue drawing this car. I'm going to get it drawn. It just takes practice with that pen tool, so keep practicing till you got a car made, and then I'll return once I got the outline of this car created.